All right. Here it is, baby. Oh, yeah. That's good. Let's go. All right. Is the audio good enough? I think it is. I think it is. Do I have any calls today? I do at 4 o'clock. This is perfect. Brendan, what is up, man? What is up? Gonna give it some time here. I'm thinking we're gonna plummet. I don't know why, because we're kind of setting up a cup and handle here on the 15-minute and the 5-minute. I need 100K in an hour. How much do you have right now? How much? Don't be shy. 1K. All right, what I'm going to need you to do is use that 1K to hire somebody that's willing to rob a bank. And I think that you'll get there. Somebody really desperate, though. Honestly, the best business model is to probably hire somebody that off the street. I'll give you $1,000 to go in there and steal from the bank. And I think you should be good. But sound advice. What up, Rich? All right, so I'm looking for this this break of 419. I think a lot of you guys already heard this morning, but I was in Kush's channel and I caught this snow rip. It's kind of giving back some of its gains now, but beautiful play. Absolutely beautiful play. Ran from 158 to 168. I still think this has some room. I might swing this because I think it honestly is a beautiful play. We did not hit this gap fill yet. This gap fill, gap down, all the way to here. So within this range, this is exactly what I'm looking at. Bam to bam. Bang. Oh. What the hell's going on? This is what we're looking at. This is what we were looking at earlier, too. And I still think it's got that room. We didn't yet test this. This is the gap fill around 171-ish. I think it's a good play. I might swing this. I don't know. I like want to. I've been in and out of it a couple times. Someone bought 29 million calls on SPX at 10:30 a.m. Held through the dropping and is now up 10% on his position. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Fuck, I would not be jealous about that. I would have poop in my pants if I had $29 million on the SPX and then lost it. What was I talking about? Snow. Oh, yeah. Snowflake, not AI. That's the next one I want to talk about. But we're gonna go through some. We're gonna go through some earnings plays we have set up here, and I don't know if we're gonna get 1,000%er or 500%er, but we're gonna go through it together. So I'm gonna look at snow here. I think these 172s could really pay. This could be an easy 100% play if we swing this, and this would be for next week expirations. They're only 230 a piece. I could buy 10 of these. I don't know if I want to, but I could. I could buy 10 of these and turn this into like 2 to 3 grand. I'd probably take that out, and then I don't know what I would do with that. It'd just be a nice trade, honestly. I might play the 175s. Honestly, if I think it's going to happen tomorrow, I might as well play the tomorrow expirations. How much would 10 of those pay? 175, $600 here. I could buy 3 of these guys up here. Same amount of value. And if we run $10, they'll be worth about $700. So you'd make about $1,500 on $600 there if we run $10 tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Looks like we're kind of dying off a little bit here, but that is my main swing. We're in this gap fill zone. I really kind of feel like we could break that, but I also feel like the market's gonna pull back today. I feel like we might die. I don't know what it is, but I see a lot of put premiums coming in here, and that's a big breakdown. All right, I'm gonna try to trade the SPX, guys. Saw some news on Twitter calling 175 calls on snow. Oh yeah, listen to me. I am the news. Fuck the news. I am the news, and I'm telling you right now, I think I'm gonna swing snow calls for tomorrow. And I doubt that I'll do the same weeks. I hate playing same weeks. I'll probably end up doing next week expiration, but regardless, I think it's going. And then if it doesn't, I'll hold those tomorrow. Say it goes red, opens up red. Damn, do I look tan on here? I just looked at the camera. I look dark, but I'll SPY and SPX is what I'm looking to play right now. For a quick trade, I will look at the snow plays for tomorrow. Expiration. I think that's a beautiful play. Honestly, I think I'm 100% on my swing trades lately, so I don't want to ruin that streak. But I think snow is there. Your thoughts, REAI. Your thoughts. How we doing? What up? Spy Proby. I got a couple things that I'm watching. I really kind of like the downside of the Spy right now. I don't know why. Because it is consolidating here in this big breakdown like this. It's this uptrend, breakdown, retest. I kind of like puts. I don't know why I like puts because this is starting to form like a cup and handle. It might be a bias, but this is the high of the day mark. I'm going to make this yellow. This is the trend line. We'll see what happens at this trend line. If we get above this 418.64, 418.75, maybe I'll take like a quick little call play. Yeah, it's pretty strong. I would stay away from puts, but I am in target calls. Yeah, I think I'm down 10% or like 8% on it, but it's for far out. I only have one right now and about 5 in my other account. And I'm probably trying to get up to like 10 to 15 in the large account and maybe like 3 in the smaller account. I see a good opportunity there. I kind of want to see the SPY break out and run to high of the day here, which I think is very, very possible. But there's a lot of weakness going on right now. I'm not really liking that. Look at these 4180 puts. I probably should do 4185s just because it's so close to the end of the day and I don't want to get torched on premiums. 4185s could really, really pay. It is starting to retest this and kind of seeing a little pull out. I think that this is a cup and handle though. And I think that it's strong for the upside. I don't know why I'm biased on the downside. But while it chops around, let's take a look at some of the web traffic views. This is going to be beautiful. Chewy is an e-commerce company only. So if their web traffic views are bad, how the hell are they going to perform well in their earnings? So this is a great tool to watch. I'm going to log into my in-house marketing tools, and we'll go over them together. Do you guys want to see it, or do you not want to see it? I want to see. All right. Said somebody else is on there. Sorry, I just kicked off one of my employees. Hopefully they weren't doing anything important. This is more important. For the team, you guys pay me so much money to do this research for you. It's actually unbelievable. I don't even know what to do with all the money you guys pay me. Let's see. Authority score, 120. Traffic analytics. How is Chewy looking? I know Chewy is an interesting stock. SPY's just chopping. It's very low. Wow. Damn. All right. So we're looking ugly. Share wise, it's only at $29. We're just at 52 though. Oof. Web traffic's down 15%. All right, here you go, you little hermits. Let's go. 15%. they're 15% down on these visits, 22 million views in the month of April, down 10%, 3%. You can kind of see the traffic here tick down. I'm assuming that their marketing is being cut down because of everything else, but the visit duration's down about 4%. It's really not too bad. It all depends on sales. Like, are there repeat customers paying a bunch? Unique visitors are off the page. Pages per visit. It's pretty stagnant. It's not really showing any growth right now, so I can't imagine this is going to be much of a beat or miss. It might be right in line, so this isn't really a big opportunity for me, in my opinion. What's the other one? We got CrowdStrike. That's a really good one as well. That's after the bell. You guys chattering over here? What do you think about snow? I got 2 calls. Yep, beautiful. Think you should be waiting on snow. I'll look into more of that. CrowdStrike down 22% in the month of April. A little bit of a spike in March, though. So it makes sense that it was down 22%. I don't know what the spike was from. Unique visitors up to 2 mil, down to 1.6. They are repeating this quarter, so it's pretty interesting. This quarter looks pretty good. Q2 projections looking a little lower, but not too bad. How's CrowdStrike on the charts? Looking pretty crazy. Just ran from 115 to 160. To be honest, if you swing snow, it's a sympathy play. The hell is this? I just got a wild message, my bad. Snowflake will be a sympathy play on Crowd and CRM. That's another one I really want to pay attention to. CRM has earnings after the bell as well. I'm assuming they've been running just because, Jesus Christ. Wow, man, 126 to 212. That is crazy. All right, so this has a very, very similar setup. Look at this. It's almost like an inverse Head and Shoulders. This thing could cook. Pray. Right now, pray. Because if their traffic is up like crazy and their forecasts are up, do I look tan in this video? It's kind of freaking me out. I look like really, is like the darkness on or something? I don't know what's going on. It looks really dark in here. But let me go back to the CRM stuff. Let's go, man. Let's go. Get my confidence up. I had to go outside today. Let's see if AI tonight also. Palantir AI day is tomorrow. Guys, the AI situation is really kind of pissing me off because the IV percentage is going to shred it no matter what. So it really does need to drop like 30, 40% in stock price overnight for it to pay. The upside is not there. The downside, if they say AI, it's just like this hot new algorithm bot that everybody's trading off of if they're talking about AI. So I personally don't think so, but we'll see. All right, let's pray. I'm looking at the chart. The chart looks really great, very bullish. We're in a stage 3 increase and could be in stage 4 here. It's a very similar pattern in NVIDIA. We have an inverse Head and Shoulders on the daily, a little overbought, but still down from where it was before that 2022 crash. And nobody said that the market crashed, but it did. And let's pray. Let's pray that their web traffic is up big time. Here we go. Salesforce.com. Come on, baby. Show us some love. Oh, damn. Quarter is up great, though. Down 20%. I wonder why the last, like, March to April was pushing down. I wish I could see, like, a year ago. Last 6 months from about 83, 84. So, I mean, this quarter was very, very steady. So it looks like this increase in the quarter from 72 million visits to 91 to 95 to 109 million. That is a great fucking quarter for CRM. And it looks like they're having a little bit of a pullback right now. So don't mind this 20% drawdown with these 18 million visits because that's just in April. So The quarter will be, I think it's January, February, March is what they're reporting on. Is it Q1? Q2, maybe. It's not going to be April, May, June. So I'm looking at these three right here, I think is their report. Maybe it is these three. I'm not sure. But their projections are going up to 102 million with no deviation. Traffic journey. I got to look at the top pages, honestly. I don't really care about their traffic journey right now. I don't know if anybody... Oh, they're upselling us, these bastards. Okay, so we're just going to keep a look at the overview real quick. Direct. Did their paid media go up at all? Not at all. Dark purple's down here. I don't understand how people make money off no paid media. It must be great to have like a whole crazy ass brand recognition. And I gotta get the month of April off of this because I don't want to see just April. April looks bad, which is kind of skewing my idea of things. I wish I could do this by the quarter. Yeah, let's do quarters. Maybe it'll change down here by quarter. Nope. Okay. That's all right. Still looking at that quarter revenue result, and I feel like if they crush it, then it would be good. Maybe it would be a really good idea to straddle this or strangle it or I don't know. And do whatever. Let's just look at the premiums. If they're not crazy IV percentage, I might take this because it could be a big mover. CRM, 156%. It's a lot. Anything over 80% is a lot, but I will go next week's. Oh, they're pretty well priced, but it would need like a $30 move for me. I would need a $30 move. A $30 move either way could make a lot of money. And honestly, I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to strangle it. I think I'm going to go either way. So far out of the money put, far out of the money call. If it goes fucking crazy one way, you make a lot of money on one end and you go to zero on the other side, but it balances out. If it doesn't go anywhere, then you lose just what you bought in premium. So say you bought one each here, your probably max loss is going to be $400. So if it stays within this range, IV will crush you and you'll make no money. But if it goes crazy one way, you'll make money on the one side. Maybe it goes the other way. The way that you play these plays are if premiums are good, there's a great potential payout and they're cheap, low risk, then you'll either make $0 and lose everything. Or if it goes crazy one way, you'll make a lot of money on one direction and then you'll lose out that net that you had on the opposite side. So it's kind of like a hedging strategy, whether you know if it's going to go up or down. These IVs are pretty crazy. I won't lie to you, but this looks like a big mover. This does look like it's going to move pretty large after hours. So what's Snow doing? I need to see Snow. 163. All right, it's just chilling. So, yeah, I love it. I love CRM. I'm going to be honest. If I look at the weekly chart, there's room up to 311. Doubt it gets there, but 250, very possible. Very, very possible if we just continue this gap up. And if we gap down, it could go down to like 185. You know, this would be a pretty fucking massive play. The quarter in visits and site visits are really great. I think there's a lot of competitors out there for CRMs and softwares and I mean, you got HubSpot now, you got Hyros or whatever the hell it's called. I mean, there's a million. I use HubSpot in my marketing agency, but there's so many opportunities. Thoughts? Any thoughts? Any web traffic views? Anything anybody seeing in CRM? I don't pay attention to CRM too much, but it does look like there is an opportunity to strangle this if it moves. 260. These dickheads, they're mispriced. This $30 move is 300, and the $30 move to the downside is 100. So interesting. Looks like the better opportunity is for the downside, but it's skewing towards the upside. So it kind of looks like these guys are trying to launch this bad boy. But it easily could go sideways. So I wouldn't risk too much on this. If I do it, it might be one in each direction. See if I can make like a quick like $800, $700 and risk about 300. And honestly, might not be worth it. Might not be worth it. But let me take this over here. What's the point of strangling if your wins get washed out by losses? What do you mean? If your wins get washed out by losses. Wanted to give you props to your trade, Mr. Anderson. Let's fucking go. Let's give him a nice little round of applause in here. 1K to 3K in 2 weeks just off my trades. What trades were you taking? I'm assuming PanW, Netflix, or Snow. Those are the only three I've really signaled. A couple Tesla plays, but Mr. Anderson, what did you take, man? Got a lot of analysis out here lately, so I want to know the trades that put your account up 200% in 2 weeks. That is literally unbelievable. And then I'm gonna be an asshole and try to coach you through something. PanW, beautiful. That's all you took? Paid you 200%. If you buy a call and it goes up, you win. But if you also buy a put, won't the put loss wash out the call that won? Got some NVIDIA. Boom. Okay, let's go, man. That's crazy. Okay, so 2 things, Mr. Anderson. 1, congrats. 2, keep your wins. Keep your wins. Don't just because you put 1,000 to 3,000. Do not. Like, I'm telling you. I've blown up an account before. I've blown up a couple accounts before. Do not think that just because you're up 2K, meaning you can risk all 3K and then lose 1,000 and be okay with it. Make sure that you keep those parameters. The way that you scale a small account, you've already hit that milestone of really starting to get up there. Now, really be careful. You've been there, done that. Okay. I was just going to say, just be careful. Keep your parameters very, very small, no matter whatever trade you're going into. Sometimes there's not a trade every day. Sometimes there's not a big-ass home run trade. Still take those 10, 15, 20% gains sometimes, because if you're risking 1,000, $200, $300, if you get that 4 or 5 times in a row, those add up like crazy. So make sure that your entries are really great and your risk management is everything. So make sure your stop loss is always in place, 10, 15, 20% max. You can risk $3,000, but make sure your 10% stop loss is there. $300 losses, whatever. $200 losses, whatever. $100 losses, whatever. If you're not pulling it down, you have great risk management, you will have a much... No. You said SPY drop. You have a much better success rate by not doing this. You motherfuckers. I wanted that so bad. I was telling you that I wanted some puts. I don't know why I wanted them, but I did. What if we made our own ETF? I feel like we could do that and make a lot of money off of it. I think I don't really know what I would call it or what it would track, but I think it's going to track I'm going to track everybody's thought process and just go behind. There is that website you can. Great advice. Create my own ETF. Oh, I could do that shit. What is the website? Just got back to trading again. Fresh perspective from you because I've been a long time deck listener. Let's go. Great perspective. Yeah, I don't like to do the $10,000, 20. I do that. I do what Kush does a lot, and I put a lot of money into one trade in the morning, and I rip and run with the quick volatility. At the end of the day, if you're trying to scale in, scale out into a big account, honestly, swing trading and giving yourself some time is a lot of opportunity. But once you get to your account above, let's just say 50 to 100K, you don't need to be buying options anymore. You don't. You can make so much money off of selling options and collecting premium. It's basically Monopoly in this game once you have a good enough money. That's why everybody that has money makes more money, because options are designed to go to zero. And if you can read charts, read the flow, the whatever, the premiums, if you can tell they're overpriced, you could sell the shit out of these things. Invest long-term, make money on your long-term portfolio, and just collect an income every month. It's literally collect and go. Collecting $200 and go every single week. And once you get up to that 100K mark or 200K mark and you can sell, 3 or 4 or 5 SPY puts or SPY calls or cover them or whatever you want to do, you could do a cash secured put on things like Tesla, and you could have 8 of those at this point. You could make so much money off of that. You can make probably $3,000, $4,000 a week. I know people, if you have 300K, it's a lot of fucking money, but that's the price point. That's the golden point in the market, because if you have 300K, Some of the best people I've ever sat down with, the richest people I've ever sat down with, all they do is sell options every single week, and they're making $10,000 a week because they have 300K in an account locked in with SPY, and all they're doing is selling covered calls or cash secured puts, and they're just making $10,000 a week. That's 40K a month. That's a hell of a living. But besides the point, I know a lot of people don't have 300K right now, but I am watching the downside for this on the SPY. So let's go for 5 minutes. Let's go for this trade a little bit. Mr. Anderson, congrats to you. That's a hell of a win, but make sure you keep that. So I'm looking at Snow if you want to be safe with that 3K. I really do like Snow swing trades. Do not go for these gambling these gambling trades that I'm talking about for still learning options. So I'm new to the options game, but that 200% gain was all options. Options can make you a lot of money, but they can burn you as well if you don't know the whole thing. So I'll just go over Snow right now because SPX is pissing me off. There's not enough volume. Snow, I really like this Snow play right now. It was very strong today. It's not as strong right now. It's kind of choppy, but when I look at the daily chart right now, here's the gap fill. Nice little gap on the daily. Still want to see this touch. It's at 172. Pulled back quite a bit today. So doesn't look the best when it pulls back like that. But honestly, larger time frame still looks pretty decent to me. Wait, I need CRM down here. I just got to watch the flow the rest of the day, see if I want to take it. Also, what's AI at, that little shithead? That stock is so ass. I just don't think it's worth it. I might gamble it a little bit, but I won't put too much money into it. CRM, Snow, boom. 15-minute, 1 hour. Just let me confirm that this is a good swing trade first. Looks like a pretty good reversal on the 1 hour. Not loving that. So you see this big ass breakout, but then when you start to see large sell-offs like this, usually when you see a large sell-off like this and then another small green candle close, this next one's going to come down, and this is the 1 hour. So over the next hour, we could probably see this at like 160. I will swing this just to play around a little bit. And at the bottom of trend lines, if you ever see a hammer candle like this, usually signifies a bottom. Now it's chopping, but I doubt we see this low. So I think that we might be making a low on Snow right now. It might be a good opportunity to just get in for next week's. I think I'm looking at these next week. This is CRM, Snowflake. Beautiful play here. 172. Is there 200 a piece? In the monies are almost 600. Now, if you're going to buy like 3 of these, you might as well just buy 2 of these or 1 of these or 1 of these and go in the money, get your intrinsic value. Looks like it's more expensive, but why the hell buy 3 when it's against you with theta than buy 1 when you can get that intrinsic value and it'll start paying you a little bit better. You can set your stop loss the same amount, just have less contracts. Can you expand on the covered calls? How do they work? How far ahead do you sell them? Oh, give me an example. These are a lot. Guys, I have a course that explains every scenario, every situation that you could possibly think from top to bottom. What is a stock? What is an option? What are covered calls, cash secured puts? And there's live trades on every single one. Credit spreads, debit spreads, all that shit that I don't do. But there's also that information in there. I do covered calls, cash secured puts. I have everything from literally start to finish all the way to like tax advantages and how to start a business and filing for businesses and trading, execution, stocks, long-term investing, Roth IRAs. I have everything all in one place, and it's literally 4 hours long, and it's split up into 10 chapters that are 20 minutes each. So it's really the most time-efficient course. If you want to learn all of that stuff, I have it all in one. I know Deck has a lot of stuff here, but if you want any of that, message me privately, and I can definitely send you that link. But I will say that covered calls are basically whenever you see a stock a little bit overbought, right? Let's just say, for example, that we think NVIDIA is overbought for some reason because I don't know why people think it's overbought. Like it came from 100 to 420 in like 4 months. So some people might think it's overbought. I don't know why. but it's fucking overbought. So if you bought shares down here at like 143 and you don't want to sell your shares because you don't want to pay taxes, you don't want to lose that cost basis, whatever, selling covered calls, very easy. So all you got to do is go to the options chain on NVIDIA. There's something wrong with me, so I forget about things a lot. But NVIDIA is, let's just say you wanted to collect premium for next week. Let's say you think it's going to come down pretty easily. And these things are pretty inflated. So you could sell covered calls over here. Say you don't think NVIDIA is going to get back to that high at 415 or 410. Let's just say you had 200 shares in NVIDIA at 100 or 200. So you have like 40K in it. Obviously, it's a lot of money. But let's just say you have 100 shares at 120. So you have $12,000 in the play. It's up to 300. It's up to 38,300 right now. And you want to collect some premium. So if you think it's going to go down, I could just right-click this, sell this bitch, and then single. Instead of buy, you sell, and then right here, right away, you'll collect $645. That'll go right into your account. You'll collect that $645, and you'll have the position until it expires. If you notice, what are we at? These are the 400s, $400 puts. If you notice, the $400 puts for this week's 2 days away for expiration are $187. So in a week, if the market, even if NVIDIA is around 383, 390, 388, it's going to be worth $100. So that $645 is now worth $180. You're keeping about $400 and whatever that is, $90 in premium, and that is your money to keep. As it deteriorates and goes to zero, options are like an ice cube. You take it out of an ice cube pack, you put it on the counter. It's very firm and intact at first. Same way as options are, but as it gets closer and closer to its core, it's going to melt a lot faster, similar to options and its expiration date. So next week, these things literally start to go to zero unless it's skyrocketing on you. So you still have to read the charts. You can collect that $640 in premium, let it go to zero, or you can just buy it back against your position, collect that $490 at any point, $300, $200, $100. But selling options, they just go to zero. And if you're not stuck in a squeeze, you're always going to make money by selling them, just by holding them overnight. Literally, by holding this overnight, every single night, it tells you how much money you'll make, because here's the theta. So overnight, every single night that you're holding these, you'll make $65. Boom. It's like, why would you not sell them? Why would you buy them? They're designed to go to zero, and unless they're in a massive squeeze, you're going to make money regardless. And say let's say it just goes up to 390. Say it's a $10 day tomorrow, but then it's a $5 loss day, $3 gain day, $2 gain day, $2 gain day. It's at 399. Then all of a sudden it goes to like 388, 398, 397. Next week it's kind of hovering around that $400 mark. These are still going to be basically worthless, because you can see that in the monies are 570. So regardless, you're still making $100 even if it goes near $400 by next week. So selling them is so much better. And as long as it doesn't expire at 401, so if it expires at 401, do you have to own 100 shares to sell covered calls? Yes, but you do not need to own 100 shares to sell cash secured puts. You just need to have the cash in there. Now, there are poor man covered calls and poor man cash secured puts where you can buy a certain amount of calls and sell a call, like that stuff, and try to keep it in between. There's ways to do that as well. It's a lot cheaper that way, but obviously you don't make as much money. So, yeah, that's kind of it. And then if let's just say it expires at $399 by next Friday, but it doesn't expire at $400, you keep all of that premium no matter what. If it expires at $401, that means that you sell your shares at $400, not $401. So you just miss out on that extra $100, but you collected all the premium. No matter what, you keep the premium no matter what, because you sold it to somebody, so they purchased it. It's like selling somebody this remote. You don't know what it does. Vibrates, so I'm going to sell for $1,000. But you grab it, take it away from me, I get $1,000. Since I sold it to you, I never lose this $1,000 unless I go spend it somewhere else, like on a Tesla call option same day. But since you sold that premium, you collect it no matter what. So you'll always collect that $645. If for some reason you hold it till expiration and it did squeeze up and it ended at like 402 or 403 next Friday, then you would exercise your shares. You would lose those 100 shares, but it would just sell it at 400, which was the strike you sold it at. So overall, you still made a lot of money on the shares because you bought them at 112 or 120, whatever it was. But you also collected that $645. So I hope that makes sense. That's covered calls kind of in a fast way of motion for an example, but I hope that kind of makes sense. You need a lot of money, basically. It's really for like long-term investors, or if you have a lot of cash and you don't want to just trade options and risk a lot. If you're not good with risk management, it's definitely a good way to just be more patient, collect your money, all that kind of shit. So that's how they work. Mr. Anderson. Guys, I did not realize that there was messages at the bottom here. So Bezek, sorry man, if that was pretty tough. I do have a course. I'm just saying I have a course that explains all this real time. There's quizzes at the end of each chapter. They're 20 minutes long. The reason I created it is all this stuff is confusing, but it explains everything real time with real live trades. I'm literally talking like I am here at the bottom left, talking through each PowerPoint slide. I did them all from scratch. There's like 140 slides that I send to you. I have a video recorded, and then there's also quizzes at the end of each chapter, and they're only 20 minutes long because I know I understand how short people's attention spans are, and I try to make it so simple because Google does not, and a lot of people on social media do not, and it's an all-in-one place on everything you possibly need to know. So if you need it, let me know. Always down to help. But I'm interested in that. I didn't know that there was messages in this platform, but now I do. So I'll respond to these. What is the SPY doing? Did it drop? No, it didn't. It's only down 20 cents. The last time I looked at it. I just explained covered calls, and I did not see a move in the SPX. It's coming down a little bit, but here we are at this Bollinger Band. Is this a cup and handle, or is this not? NVIDIA, let's watch CRM flow real quick. Chopping. AI flow. Coming down, only $1. Snow flow, 162. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. Let's go to SPX. I'm gonna go SPY 15-minute up here. I'm gonna try to take a trade here for power hour. I'll get back to all the messages below. Genius. Sorry, I got distracted, but I am going to take a trade here in a second. Oh. I don't know how to fucking do this stuff. All you kids and your technology. 1 second. I just had to respond to this one email. Marketing client calls. I don't know what's going on over here. All right. I do not like that it's at the bottom of this Bollinger Band. This is a lower high. This could reverse pretty nicely. This is kind of forming a cup and handle. Kind of like this a little bit, but it might, you know what I mean? It might just go down, just like a little bit down. I'm gonna look at the SPX premiums. Is there a benefit to using the Heikinashi candles? I do not use those, guys. As you progress through your trading career, you're not gonna use any indicators. Like I barely use any. These are all my lines up here. I have the VWAP and I have the Bollinger Bands. That's it. Like there's literally nothing else I use. I use the TTM squeeze a little bit sometimes, and I use volume. It's really all about price action. Heikinashi candles. A lot of these indicators are lagging behind. So to me, like the less is more, the less the better. I feel like you'll be better off trader that way. But whatever helps you, and whatever makes you a better trader, I would just continue to stick with that. If they work for you, I would do it. But the one thing you want to do as a trader is you don't want to find a strategy, use it for a little bit, and then use another strategy, and then use one strategy, use it for a little bit, and use another strategy. You really just want to keep it to one strategy, maybe two strategies, and use those forever and perfect it. Don't, because I trade one way, Deck trades one way, Kush trades one way, don't try to mix and match all of them. They're all different and they're all successful. And the reason for that is because they stick to what they know. Kush sticks to what he knows. I stick to what I know. And then you perfect that. It's not going to be 100% win rate. You're going to go through slumps for sure. But if you just stick with that one strategy, you'll know when to take it, when not to take it. So don't jump around from strategy to strategy to strategy, because sometimes they all go through slumps. But if you start to go through a slump, then switch up a strategy and learn it, and you're losing while you're learning it. And maybe it works for a little bit, but you lost a lot while you were losing it, and you were losing in this strategy. Then you try to jump to a third one, then you go back to your regular one. It's just a whole continuous cycle of losing, red days, learning. Just try to master one strategy, stick with it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm ranting. But I really want to take the SPX, but it's not moving enough for me right now unless I start to see some volume. In this bottom Bollinger Band, I don't really want to take puts while it's here. I kind of want to take calls. I do, kind of. Look at this. Lower high, bounce, bounce. I'm running out of breath. Talking so much. Hurts me. Hurts me to do this, man. I don't really want to play the SPX because I know it just chops you out unless you're in volume. This is why I hate afternoon trading, but afternoon trading, I really just kind of look for some swing trades. I kind of want to take that CRM play. Feels like it's a good idea. These 4190s are only $100. Why do I feel like these could pay? I'm going to go 4185s. I'm going to keep it light. Look at this hammer candle. At the bottom of the Bollinger Band, they're $300 a piece right now. They just ran like $80 a contract, which I hate to see. I really hate that, honestly. Option has been a game changer for me since I currently a 9-to-5 job. There's nothing wrong with a 9-to-5 job. Don't listen to everybody on social media. Make your money any way you can. I'm even thinking about getting a 9-to-5 job at some point. That might have been a lie, but I'm currently exploring AI. Are you doing AI? I'm not doing AI just yet. I am going to look into that. Look at this fucking run. I missed it by a little bit. I didn't want to take it at 310. I was hoping for a little bit of a pullback. This thing just ran $110 a piece. 4185s. The reason I want to take this, I have a lot of things that I have not finished saying yet. Just watching this trade right now, I kind of want to take this because I think it could explode. Look at this cup and handle on this 15-minute chart right now. It's got a little bit of a lower high right here. I don't want to take it while this premium is spiked. Kind of want to see a little bit of a pullback. We are at this bottom Bollinger Band. Try to get this below 300 here. 1 second. 418, 1402. You got to watch the time and sales here to make sure there's no large orders to the downside. It's not enough momentum for the upside either. 1803. This could be that red candle, so I'm just being patient here. But what was I talking about? Options is a game changer. Oh, 9 to 5 job. I might be our time might be limited, guys. Maybe not. We'll see. We will see. Um, I'm exploring a director role, kind of like a founder role with a hedge fund right now, and I won't be able to trade with any money outside of the fund's money. So I got offered a pretty insane position with a profit share of a hedge fund with about $100 million under management right now. So I might do that. We'll see. But I will keep you guys posted. I will be here every day until I make that executive decision. But pretty humbly blessed to say that I was offered a position to become one of the fund managers, which is honestly something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to start my own, but the fact that it'd be a co-founded fund and I don't have to go through all the litigation and legalities of it, that's almost like a win-win-win situation, especially with a good buddy of mine. So that would be cool. But 9 to 5 job, nothing wrong with that. Stack your cash, make your money, invest in your Roth IRAs, invest in your individual accounts, long-term investing, real estate. Keep it going, keep it flowing, keep as much cash coming in as possible. A 9 to 5 job really is not that bad, especially if it's like a remote job and you don't hate your guts every day that you wake up for it. So if you enjoy the job, it's not unbearable, then keep stacking cash that way. Learn to trade. Take your profits, invest long term. Just keep scaling to long term. This is a long game, and any way you can get your hands on cash, that is the beautiful recipe. Loria, you are so beautiful. Thank you for saying that. I don't know if I'm going to accept it yet. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Mr. Anderson, you're living the life, man. That's incredible. Hope you don't leave us. Trader J, I don't want to leave. I don't know if I am. So I'm not going to like sit here and be like, oh, this is my farewell goodbye. But I will say that I am exploring that opportunity. Been exploring some stuff with Deck. So if you guys want me to stay, you got to tell Deck, man. You got to tell him to pay the man some money. You tell him to pay me more. I'm just kidding. But I honestly want to stay with Tradecaster, but I need to see the numbers come up. But I also have to do, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't want to get too into it, but Blast Deck, tell him you want me to stay. Tell him how much you love me, how tan I look on here, how handsome I am, all that good stuff. Pay that man his money. I'm just kidding, guys. Don't do that. don't do that. Just tell him that you love the stream. That's all you got to do. That'll be more than enough. Tell him you want me around for a while. But I am looking at the SPX and SPY right here. It's this Bollinger Band is starting to form down a little bit. So this push down is a little bit kind of like I feel like I'm trying to force something here. I would take this SPX call. It keeps bouncing lower highs. We'll see. But I hate when I see the Bollinger Band start to curl. That usually shows me that there's a big move coming. It's 320. I might take some calls and have a stop loss right at this 481. It kind of looks like it's going to break down, but it would be below this mark. If it breaks down below this mark, then it's almost a great risk to reward ratio here. But with the SPX, it's gonna die. I don't want it to die. So I'm looking right here, 4180, 4181, 4182. If it breaks below this wick, that is not a lower high. That shows me that there's not enough to go to the upside. I would love this to go to high of the day. but it's kind of selling off. So this premium would be cheap if it bounced right here. Can't go below this 41.81.24. It's only $1 left on the SPX. I'm gonna go 1. I'm going rogue. Come on, let me in, you motherfuckers. Why does it always do that to me? I'm in 1. But I tried to buy it at 225. And I bought it at 255. It's at 285 now. I'm gonna try to. It's only a 1 in the small account. I'm trying to get this to fucking just pump up, you know? So starting to form a little bit of a cup and handle situation. My stop loss is probably gonna be below this level. If I zoom into this, here's the low mark. Here's another higher low. Another higher low. If it goes below this mark, I'm out. But I just want to see a push up, like above this 418. Give me a little skim. Above this 418.10, I would feel very confident in this to run into the end of the day. But it's just kind of chopping. And notice how it's just right here. It's only up $20. I don't buy more than 1 on chop ass moves like this. If it starts going, I might scale into like 3 or 4 more. See if we can make a quick 1,000 because we're starting to get that a little bit, but the volume is kind of shit. It's only a minute in though. Here we go. Up 45 a contract, 60 a contract. Question is, do I buy more? I need above 418.10 and I'll buy more. There's a test, 11. 330. This looks really fucking good to just break. Excuse my language. I'm just excited today. I don't know what's going on. But 418.11. I just want to see this just go like up to that 418.50. It doesn't look like it wants it. I got a decent fill. Up like $60 on 1. I'm up 250 on the day on this small account. Trying to see if we can push this though. I'd like to get this above 500 before the end of the day. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that though. Keeps pushing back. Give me that push up to 418 like 30. I feel it. If we can close above 418.10, I would feel very confident in this to add into it. I don't feel confident into adding into it right now as it's stagnant and rejecting that 418.10, but I'm going to put my stop loss at 270 and lock in $15. So 0 risk on this trade. Mr. Anderson, I think that was your... Yeah, Mr. Anderson, anytime you're in a trade and you're up money, risk management, stop loss above your entry. 360, almost up. We're up $100 here. Question is do we hold? Got to see this close. I just moved my stop loss up to 300, 310. So I'm locking in $70 here. I think that this is going to break, guys. I think that we could get above this 418.50 if this holds above this. I'm gonna move this up to 330. I'm just gonna take my money, I think. I don't think there's enough volume to push. I will go with momentum here in a second. I just sold out. So currently up 250 on the day. Just made a quick little $70 on 1 contract. Not enough to buy more than 1, but I did like that little scalp. The reason I took that trade is it bounced a little bit right at this high. So my risk to reward would have been very, very minimal. I bought them at 255. Tried to get them at 210, but I missed it. And I was looking for that pop and run, but the volume wasn't there. I started seeing some dying action over here, and there was no rip and run. So ended up just following my stop loss, hitting the stop, and we're out. If it continues to run, I will try again with more size, but it's stupid to put more size into something if it's not going your way with low volume. AI is rising. Let's take a peek. I hate this stock. I hate it. The thing is like I can see this going to like $100 a share. But I can also see it going to like 19. I just don't see why it would go. Like I just don't. AI is not artificial intelligence. Like it's not everything that we're seeing. It's not like the chip maker. It's not like the Chat GPT. It's not Google Chat. It's not all of those. It's literally just a company that helps develop AI, and it's not all these AI platforms that you have access to now. So they're just going because I think it's in their name. I could be wrong. Maybe they have stellar earnings. I just don't see why. Hope you're trading well. Going in on a small straddle play for AI. News comes 4 p.m. Best of luck the rest of the day. Yeah, buddy. Oh, is that the new trader? Yeah, buddy trades. Straddle on AI. Man, you're crazy. This IV percentage is nuts. And the upside is ass, right? Hopefully you're doing like a couple weeks out. Oh, they gave a bunch of premiums. Hey. They opened up a couple more, up 15 or more. I mean, this is so ass. If this stock moves $25, which is over 60%, you're only going to make $200 a contract on the upside. Dicks. Like literally dicks. That is awful. Crowd will rip tonight. I disagree. I just looked at all their web traffic, and it didn't look the best. Does look like it's in a stage 3 rip, though. So 159 could gap up to 178. Let's see what these premiums are like. This would be a horrible time to sell a put, but maybe. We'll see. Personally, I think AI is trash unless you're going to the downside. I think it's going to get IV crushed regardless unless it moves like literally 50 fucking percent. It's crazy. AI 25s. The only opportunity I see personally, guys, is if this drops $14, which I think is very possible. $50 will turn into, it says 500 here, so that's 1,000% return, but less theta, less IV percentage, probably be around 300, but $50 to 300 a person, it makes a lot of money. That's like beer money. The only thing I would risk would be like your beer money. So maybe like 2 contracts, 10 contracts, however much your account is. I wouldn't risk more than like literally 0.5% or 1% of your account. Because I mean, if you buy 10 of these, turn $500 into 3,000, that's a pretty good win. But so much risk, you know? So I think it's beautiful play, potentially to play. I wouldn't straddle it personally. I think the upside is dog shit because even if it goes up to 65 or 70 or whatever, these are $100 a piece. IV is ridiculous. This is $21. So you're going to lose about 80% or 20% of this just holding it overnight. And this IV crush is going to be disgusting. Unless this stock just soars up to 80 to 90, which I'm not going to count out because this is just a weird ass market lately. You won't make that much, but they're pricing these so you lose. I can tell you that right now. I only see opportunity to the downside. So, I mean, if you guys are going to play this, I think it's very smart to play one side, and I think it's put side only. If you want to buy shares, do your thing. Crowd, I really want to pay attention to. I'm kind of loving CRM more than anything for tonight. A crowd does look pretty good. I won't lie. 200, 100 to, yeah. I mean, a $40 move in CrowdStrike would be pretty nuts. I wouldn't count it out. But these are also priced pretty nuts too. Same weeks are probably 200% IV. Small play, just got to keep it going. 46 people on the stream. I want to keep running this up. Let's get me to over 100 viewers every single day. I don't know how to do that. Somehow we need to. Saint, what are you saying that their business is on fire? Because I have. Tell me why you say that their business is on fire. Help me out here. That isn't me just being like an asshole. I'm like genuinely curious. Because what I'm seeing right now in CrowdStrike, their web traffic, obviously all of their leads come from their website source. I know this. I think you guys already know this. I own a marketing agency, so I have access to a lot of like web traffic analytics. This is CrowdStrike's quarter. Oh, you're right, man. 2.7 to 5 million. They doubled almost. I want to know what a lot of these. What scares me a little bit is the forecast, right? Because the forecast on these is also a big piece of the earnings, right? It's however they performed, and then the next piece that really bumps the stock up or down is the forecast. So if the forecast is up, that is a huge, huge piece to the growth, right? They're going to talk about AI, they're going to talk about all this shit, and then maybe it goes up. I think that Snow is going to run with CRM and CrowdStrike. I think that both of those are going to go and force Snow up. So I'm going to swing Snow regardless overnight. I know that that's a problem. That's not a problem to me. I'm going to swing light, beer money, as I would say, is into one of these earnings, whether it's CRM, whether it's CrowdStrike. Honestly, you're right. This quarter has been fucking insane for them. Almost double the website traffic, meaning people are coming to the website. Their bounce rate is up 6%, but since they doubled in traffic and only an increase in 6%, that means that only 6% of those people that they doubled are bouncing off the site and not converting. So potentially they are making a lot more sales, a lot more traction. Could be a really good opportunity to start investing in a cybersecurity, especially with AI coming into play. But I want to see what you said, Saint. Cyber forecast is 2 to 3x. No people there. Quarter biz is up. The only thing that's a little bit scary about that, I like that. Also, don't ever put that in writing, man, because that is insider trading. But there is this might be priced in. You know, their quarter is up, but is it priced in? They just ran from 116 to 160. You know, that's a pretty big jump. It's about a 40% jump. So could be priced in. I'm a lawyer. Only say what I know. I'm a lawyer. Okay. If you're a lawyer, I need you, man, because I'm about to get into some deep business deals here pretty soon. Spy's cooking. I see that. This little rat bastard over here. I'm staying away from AI. Executive decision. I'll be right back. Something just happened. I forgot. Never mind. We're good. We are good. Is it? Oh, man, it's going to rain. All right, well, my night is ruined. I'm supposed to go outside today, but it's about to rain. From the look of that tan, you need to stay in. You're jealous. I can hear it. Did these go up? Guys, now I'm torn. I don't know what to do. I think that Snow, Crowd, and CRM are all going to go up. AI is not on my radar anymore. Is Snow going? Snow is kind of going. All right, I'm setting an alert on Snow. If it breaks this before run up, I'm going to go. I don't want to buy this till the end of the day, so give me about 15 more minutes, and I will buy Snow calls. I'm going to swing them. I lost 2 viewers. What the hell did I say? What did I do? I got some bankers coming in here. I got some Snow calls. I got some CRM calls. I got some CrowdStrike calls that I'm looking for right now. I don't like that sell-off right there. I don't know how I feel about these. I will say the CrowdStrike does look fucking good, and Saint, you kind of confirmed that for me. That quarter is beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to post this on Instagram so everybody thinks I'm a hero. If they lose, I'll say that somebody else posted it. Give me 1 second. All right, you guys want to play a game? CrowdStrike. Do we really think it's gonna run, man? I feel like they didn't ever have a good quarter before. Business is on fire, though, they said. Oh, yeah, it's about to fucking storm here, man. The market is a dud. So no SPX for me today. I took that one and made like $60 or whatever it was. Damn, look at this. I think it's good to go outside. What do you guys think? Should be a breeze. Got to play through that one. Where do you live? Trying to come over? I'm currently in Tampa right now, but I live in New York City and Tampa, technically. I bounce back and forth. I love the city. I don't know why I waste money on both places, but it's really, really hard to get away from New York City. But I am in Tampa. I'm starting to love it a lot more, so maybe I'll be here full time. We'll see what happens here in a sec. CrowdStrike. Do we do it, man? Do we do it? Or do we do it in CRM? This thing is just on a tear. Oof, I live on Long Island, but trying to get to Florida ASAP. I think New York is going downhill fast. If you own a business, it is dying, and it robbed me blind. So, yeah, I got out of there. I'm here most of the year, and honestly, New York City is a shithole. I do love it. It's my shithole, but I recommend getting out of New York, man. This is such a better lifestyle. The beach, the pool, the gyms are larger, the people are just more fit, so you're like naturally like motivated and I don't know, sweaty, I guess. Whatever you're into. A lot of bars, everything's brand new, the investments down here. I'm actually hosting if there's any entrepreneurs watching here, I forgot to tell you this. I'm sponsoring my first event. I don't know if I've told you this, guys, or not. I feel like I've talked to a million people at this point, but I'm sponsoring my first ever event, and there's 450 entrepreneurs coming to the event down here in Tampa, Florida. So if you're invested in anything or working on a business or looking to scale, there's a lot of investors coming, a lot of traders, a lot of real estate guys, a lot of people, and I don't even know. They own a lot of their own businesses and stuff. So sponsoring that event, if you want to come down, I can get you a free ticket to the event. And also the Rise conference is the day after this event. So if you're trying to hear Grant Cardone speak or Rick Ross, he's performing a private show afterwards as well. So I'll be attending that. I got invited to that. So I'll be at that concert or I'll be at that conference as well. But if you want to come down for the event that I'm sponsoring, just let me know. Let's see, CrowdStrike. We're going to flip a coin. Actually, I don't have a coin. I don't think. I have a cookie. Do I have a coin? All right, we're flipping a cookie, guys. We're flipping a cookie. CrowdStrike, CRM. I like both of them. I'm swinging snow regardless. CrowdStrike, CRM. I forget what this one was. CrowdStrike. I'm going CrowdStrike. In about 18 minutes, I'm buying CrowdStrike calls. And I'm going 190s. That shit was good. All right, guys, I'm up 265 on the day. Technically, I'm up over $300, but I got that target play in here, which is I'm starting to really like this play, guys. It's starting to go down a lot, but volume is nowhere near as high. It's not having larger sell-offs like this. I feel like we might see this down to like 130-ish. I'm going to add to it. It's for January. But once it starts forming that sideways base, we're going to get a large rip up. And honestly, I'm going to try to hold it through next earnings. Because next earnings, if they have a good earnings report, this thing is going to rip like crazy. And they're already talking about how they're pulling back a little bit on their news and everything. They took everything off the shelf. They have bad news. It's going to blow over. They're going to hire somebody to do reputation management. Blah, blah, blah. A bunch of press. I actually might reach out to them. Anybody got a close friend at Target? Target corporate that they can connect me with? One of the services in my marketing agency is reputation management, so maybe we should help them out. I used to work at Target. Were you upper management? Ah, damn. I had a weird feeling you were going to say that. I don't know what it was, but something was there. Snow. How beautiful does this look? Big gap down. Now we're looking for that gap fill. This is what Target's going to do. Massive rundown. Now we're going to run up. Now I'm going to catch all of it. I did work the fitting room one summer, though. Oh, shit. Nice. I used to meet a lot of people at the fitting room. What, Target? No, it was that campaign. Target tanked because of that campaign. It wasn't their earnings report. They put like satanic like LGBTQ or some shit on there. I don't really know what the hell was going on. When is the event date? What event? The event that I'm sponsoring? Ah, the market. The market. All right, we're strong. Bottom Bollinger Band, top Bollinger Band. This is the high. Do we think we're going to go there? I think so. 41.95 calls. Do we think we can catch this move while it runs? Let's go with the momentum. My thinkorswim is lagging. 41.95s. Gotta be cheap. So cheap. $130, $110. Let's see if we can catch some of this. A little bit of a pullback here. Did not yet touch it. I think we're going to touch it. I'm going to go 3 of these. Please fill me. You dirty bastard. Did not fill me again. Canceling. I'm going to wait for a little bit of a pullback here and see if I can get them less than 110. It's just going to go. They're going to squeeze this thing. Damn. Watch this break of this line. This is the high of the day. Also watch the rejection. I don't know if you're playing the rip or not. Damn it. I'd be almost $300 right now on those 3 contracts. Snow mark. Ooh, snow's gone. I gotta get that. I gotta get that before it squeezes. Got the alert. I gotta get involved in snow. I'm gonna swing this, guys. I think it's gonna break regardless. I'm going 172 calls for next week. Most likely, I don't want to swing that many, but 1,500. I think I'm gonna go 3 of these. In this account, I'm gonna do 3. I might log off just a touch earlier. Get into my other account. I need this to go. All right, I'm in 2 of those right now. If it runs to as much as I think it's going to, these 500s will be worth about 1,000 a piece. So I'll make about $1,000 on these. I just put 1,000 in. I think it's going to be a 100% return. Snow, nice little run up. Into earnings, the last earnings they were 158 and got up to 162 a couple hours later. And since that, yeah, that's nice. That is nice. I mean, Target, I'm just waiting on. I think that they're going to crush it. But let me see this pullback in the SPY. Got 13 minutes left. I just scaled into snow a little bit, just $1,000. CRM and Crowdwork are gonna probably push them as well. Good thing I didn't chase that run. Jeez, am I already down on snow? I'm gonna buy one more in that before it closes too, so I'll put $1,500 into it. Somebody was talking about the 175 calls. Pretty credible trader that I really like. At 55 here. These could really pay. I think it'd be better to swing those though. I'm probably not gonna swing them because these are the same days. If you swing the same week expirations, you're gonna lose $100 overnight, which is pretty brutal. So I'm gonna go back to my chart here. I'm gonna try to play SPX real quick, just one contract. See if we can make a couple $100 on this. Maybe I could get these this snowflake trade for free. Let's see if we can make some quick cash on this. 41.95 went down to $70. Jeez. 200 to 90. Let's see if we can get this pushed to high of the day. You guys think that we can go high of the day here, or is that the double top? I think we're gonna go high. Try to get one at 70 here. It never wants to fill me. All right, it filled me on 3. So I'm going to keep a pretty small stop loss on this, probably like $30. So maybe 40 would be about $90. I'm going to go 35 here. It looks like it's probably going to stop me out pretty quick. So just 3 be about $90 on the loss. If there's no bounce here, it's probably dead. But it's very, very risky to be playing late in the day like this. I just want to see this high of the day break. I doubt that I'll get it, but I'm just going to move my stop loss up to 45. About 25 a piece, $75. Here we go. See if we can catch some buyers here. What the hell? Okay. Just got sold off hard. It didn't stop me out. It sold me at 70. And then 2 at 50. I only lost $40 on that. All right. I don't know why that just happened, but I'll take it. I have no idea why that just happened. But snow's cooking already. It's pushing back up. I have 2 of these. I'm up $25 on the trade. I think I'm gonna add into this. I think this is beautiful, honestly. How is crowd reacting in the last 10 minutes here? That's important. Same with CRM and AI. Guys, this could be fucking beautiful. CRM is cooking. Why do I feel like CRM is the best one? What do you guys think? What just happened to Apple? I don't even know what's going on right now. It's just whoa. What the hell? Oh, I got it. There's news out on Apple. Wow. Apple just partnered with Target. They're buying Target. That's why they think that there's going to be a satanic LGBTQ campaign for Apple too. I guess that's crazy. So Apple is buying Target and they don't like satanic graphics. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea why the fuck that just dropped. But the put side would have paid really well. But I do love this snow play. I do love the snow play, even though I'm only up $10. This Target play doesn't even count right now because it's about 7 months out. So technically, I'm up about 300 on the day still. I really, 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 really want to take more snow. Tesla market's above 202. Tesla's gonna fucking skyrocket, isn't it? Yep. Yep. Tesla swinging the shit out of this. It's gonna go to that 208 mark. I think I might do same weeks. Where's it at? 210s? No, hell no. I'm gonna swing Tesla next week's. I'm going 208. Why are these so expensive? I can't take that. All right, Tesla's going to be my day trade tomorrow. This is unreal that it's pushing like this for 8 minutes now. What the hell? Is this a high of the day? Almost. Yeah, it just made a new high. Wow. Good for them. $288, $292. Should I take these? Should I go 10 contracts real quick? What is going on? Tesla's taking over the world. Apple's partnering with Target. What's going on here? How come you look at your stop loss as a flat amount instead of a percentage from... Isn't that way too much room for a stop? Nah, not if I'm playing 3. It's the end of the day. So, I mean, it's not really doing anything for me if I lose $75. I lost $40 on that. So, even if it's 50%, I only put in 3 contracts. So, it's about position sizing rather than percentage for me. I'll do percentage when I'm doing large rips, but $70 is really nothing to me, you know? So, I lost $40 on that trade. So, just risk managing, you know, just keep that loss small because if it ripped, I probably would have made. I mean, let's look at these SPX puts, you know, so you can see just as a visual how much money you could potentially make on it's almost like a lotto play. They're very risky, but let's take a look at those SPX plays. These 4185 puts were probably very, very cheap, right? I had 3 of them. Let's just say I bought 3 of these. They were $15 a piece, and now they're worth $230 at the end of the day. You know, let's say it was $40, and my stop loss was at 20, and I only had 3. That's only $60, but 40 to 275 here, that's almost $900, right? So it's kind of like a risk to reward game for me. Very crazy. I mean, holy fuck, $150 to $3,000 in one tick. Also, Tesla, what are you doing, man? You're scaring the shit out. You're scaring the kids. Snow is just chilling. Am I taking crowd? Am I taking crowd? Am I taking CRM? Holy shit. Everybody wants a piece of this. I got 4 minutes to figure this out. Also, these just went from 15 to 450 a piece. That is absolutely disgusting. I was on the wrong side of that one. But if I was on the right side, I'm telling you what, would have made a bag. Look at that drop. Tesla's almost at 204. What the absolute fuck? Oh yeah, Tesla. Gone. This is my trade for tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't break. But this is my day trade to 208. I think the Tesla's gone tomorrow. Might take 210s. Gone. That's my day trade. Snowflake. Ooh, we up to 165, baby. We're up 9% on the trade. This is nuts. I gotta get this off the screen. I can't look at this anymore. It's scaring the shit out of me. That is so much fucking money that could have been made there. SPX is like a non-stop, like, you should have taken me type of play. CRM, crowd. CRM is cooking. And that makes me think that this thing is gonna go. What is this? What is the web traffic again? For Salesforce? Salesforce.com. They also had an insane quarter, almost double the amount. All right, I'm taking one of them, and it's going to be the one that has the better option. Premiums. Because I think they both have the opportunity to rip. Maybe I'll just take both. Fuck it. I like this company. I like the company too, man. Looks very good. Telling you guys, Snowflake is a beautiful play for a swing. This gap fill is going to be tapped. Hopefully it can tap over tomorrow. I'll probably make $1,000 off that. I don't really want to add to my position since I'm already in 2. I got $1,000 at risk for Snow. Currently up 9%. This target play is pissing me off. I hate that it sits in here. I wish I could just hide this because I'm not going to touch it for a while. It's for January of 2024. CRM is cooking. Crowd. Not cooking. I think the CRM wants to go, man. I think that this is going to be that next banger. Where do I see CRM going? Great question. I have 1 minute to figure this out. God damn it. CRM daily cooking. Maybe 250? Are they enough? 250, 250, 250, $460? Dude, eat my ass. There's no way I'm taking that. That's not enough risk to reward for me. 250, 250, 410. All right, CrowdStrike it is. CrowdStrike, bless me. 190s. Possible, right? 187s, 190s. I got 1 minute. Do I go crowd or do I go CRM? I know CRM's gonna print. I know it's gonna print, but I have Snowflake, so I'm okay with that. 190s. I'm going CrowdStrike, guys. I'm going 190 calls, CrowdStrike. I might do just a small amount in this account. I'm gonna do my other account too. 1 second. I guess I got to take the market. I bought them at 173. So I bought 190 calls in CrowdStrike. Well, see what happens. I got 10 in my larger account over here on the left. Can you guys see that? No, you can't. CRM, I feel like is going to rip, but the premiums weren't good enough for me. I know CRM is going to rip. They doubled in traffic as well. But I mean, I could not play these 270 calls, I don't think. A $50 move, it's like 20%. These premiums are... yeah, I couldn't do it. 260 maybe, but there she goes too. It's only up at a couple bucks after hours. I'm sure we're gonna have to wait to see what happens here. All right, crap. Oh, crap. I want to see these results. As I have a call right now, but I'm watching Crowd and CRM after hours. I don't think that they came out yet, but we'll talk. I'll be back on tomorrow, and we'll talk through the stream. I'll be on Kush's channel in the morning as always, talking through some trades. It's gonna be Tesla tomorrow for sure, and Snow. Those are my biggest watches. Snow looks beautiful to me. Hopefully, Crowd can run. If not, it was only $200. It was only $300 risk. So if I lose a lot, that blows. But neither of them are moving right now. I don't think their earnings are out just yet, but we'll wait and see. But I got to log off. Got to take this call. Love you so much, and happy trading. Tomorrow, Tesla, Snow.